Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about a few cleansers that I found that I think are really good for some skin types that are similar to mine. So like oily combination, dehydrated. I have a whole couple pages of we're gonna dive deep. So these cleansers are actually from Osea. So Osea is kind of like a sea-based skincare brand, and they're all about being all natural and using no synthetic ingredients, fragrance-free, and they use a lot of essential oils. So I want to talk about the one that I found best for my skin type, which, like I said, was like oily dehydrated. And that one is the Ocean Cleanser. It also claims to be age-defying, clarifying, reducing redness, and exfoliating. So let me just talk about what I personally felt for the first couple minutes after using it. So when I put it on my face, it doesn't really lather. It just kind of is like an emollient, kind of like almost like a gel cleanser that doesn't lather. I found it really similar to COSRX Morning Gel Milk Cleanser. Morning Milk Gel Cleanser. It's from COSRX, which is a really awesome K-beauty brand. If you don't know about it, they have phenomenal skincare items. So I found that when I used it, I didn't really feel dry or tight after I washed my face, rinsed it off, dried it off, patted it dry, which is really big for me because normally I feel like really dry and tight, and then within minutes I am an oil machine. And I found that that didn't really happen with this, so I want to talk about it because I feel like it's really underrated. Like, I don't see anything anywhere about this. Can we just talk about how clean I felt? Like, I felt genuinely clean, and I didn't expect that because it didn't lather. So I thought, like, I basically thought it doesn't lather, it's not cleaning, which is so wrong, I know, because it damages, foaming cleansers can damage your oil barrier and all sorts of icky, yucky stuff. But I felt so clean and so refreshed after this. It was phenomenal. So let's just talk about a couple of the ingredients, which is more than half of them, which I think is really awesome. There's not a lot of ingredients in these. So it has cypress oil, jojoba oil, juniper oil, lactic acid, oat amino acids, sesame seed oil, smectite, clay, and jasmine. So the only thing that I really found questionable is it does have an olive oil derivative in it, which, if you're not aware, olive oil has actually been shown to damage your skin barrier when you use it for a prolonged period of time. I'm not quite sure, like, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not sure if that translates to derivatives of olive oil, but that did kind of throw me off a little bit. With that being said, I'm still going to use up the trial that I bought. I bought like a little 1 ounce size. I'm still going to use it up, but that's just something to think about that I might dive into deeper later on. If I find out any more information, I'm definitely going to look that up and do my research on that and report back to you, just to let you know what the deal is on it. Another thing that I want to go over here is it has jojoba oil in it. I love jojoba oil so much. It's good for plumping, it's good for anti-aging, hydration, it's good for balancing oil production. Like, it is good for everything. You can put it on your hair, your lashes, your skin, your anything. You can put it on anything. It's amazing. But it's also really high in vitamin E, which is phenomenal for fine lines and wrinkles, which I think is a great ingredient to have in a cleanser, especially since you find vitamin E and so many other things. I just think it's really awesome to incorporate it into a cleanser as well. So a couple things here that I thought were odd that I had never seen before. I haven't seen cypress oil or sesame seed oil in skincare products, which is a little surprising to me because I know that they have really great skincare benefits, but I just didn't think about it as a skincare product or an ingredient for a skincare product. Cypress oil is really good for clarifying, so it's really, really good for like acne prone skin or skin that just is really congested. Like I have a lot of congestion here, and especially up around my nose area. I might get really congested there as well. But it's really good for clarifying and also balancing. So it keeps the pH balanced on your skin, which is really important when it comes to like oil production or dryness, flakiness, irritations of the skin, allergies on the skin. pH is super important in balancing all of that. The sesame seed oil is really high in zinc. So I knew that from a nutrition point of view, but I didn't think about it from a skincare point of view. So I think that that's really awesome that they found a way to incorporate that, because zinc is really great topically for acne, for oil production, for toning your skin. It's a great ingredient to have in skincare. It also helps with collagen production, in case you didn't know. Sesame seed oil helps with collagen production because of the zinc in it. The zinc stimulates collagen to be reproduced on your skin. It kind of helps the cellular cycle on your skin, because you're constantly shedding old skin cells to make room for new. It also has oat amino acids and jasmine and juniper. Juniper is really great for decongesting skin, which, like I mentioned, I have a lot of congestion here around my nose. I feel like that's a struggle a lot of people have. But juniper is really good for that. Now, the oat amino acids. This is something that is in skincare, and it's more and more becoming a higher and higher and higher ingredient in skincare, and there's a really good reason why. Oat amino acids are really, really phenomenal at maintaining and rebuilding your skin barrier, your moisture barrier that holds all that moisture in your skin in and keeps you hydrated and looking young and dewy and fresh and beautiful. And I think that it is really important to maintain that barrier while you're young, because a lot of people don't actually get into skincare until it's almost too late. Now, you can reverse some of the damage, but to my knowledge, you can't completely reverse it. You can't take back the damage that time has done at the molecular level on your skin. So it's really important to start early, but with that being said, this is an important ingredient because it helps to prevent and restore whatever damage might have been done, especially for you guys out there that are starting, like me, at 23, 24, 25 years old, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I thought anti-aging was for older people, and I'm in my 20s, and why do I need a wrinkle cream? And you need it. Trust me. I would say this one is really good for oily, dehydrated skin types. Now, on the website, Osea says that their Ocean Cleanser is for normal to combo skin. I would say if you have a drier skin type, I wouldn't recommend this, only because my dehydrated but oily skin, this was perfect for it. Afterwards, I didn't produce a bunch of oil. I even sat for 5 minutes afterwards just to see, without putting any products on my face. But it balanced out my oil. I was perfectly hydrated. So I think that if you're super dehydrated or super dry, this wouldn't be for you, only because I feel like it doesn't have enough moisture in it. They do have a milky Ocean Cleanser, which I've heard is phenomenal for dry skin types. I would definitely give that a try, because this brand is so awesome. Another thing that it has that I don't think that I mentioned is it has a form of seaweed in it. And I love seaweed in skincare because it is moisturizing, it's anti-aging, it's high in antioxidants. It's really just an all-around great ingredient for your skin. Especially if you have skin irritations like skin allergies, redness, rosacea, things like that. Topically, seaweed is phenomenal. It's chock full of great benefits, ingredients for your skin, and it's just an all-around wonderful product to have as a base for a skincare line, I think. That about sums it up for the Osea Ocean Cleanser. I'm going to move on to one that I initially thought was going to be for me that didn't actually work out like I thought it was going to, and that is the Osea Mud Cleanser. So, this is another one that doesn't lather, and it claims to be exfoliating. It doesn't have granules in it, so the exfoliation you're going to get is chemical. So, that was a little odd for me. I'm used to chemical exfoliants in skincare, but for an oily skin scrub, I didn't expect it to not have some sort of physical exfoliation. Like, that just threw me off a little bit. So, it claims that it's exfoliating, oil balancing, it decongests as well. Those are the claims. I did use each of these cleansers for a couple days. I'm actually still using them on and off. So I switch between them depending on how my skin feels for the day. But the Osea Mud Cleanser, I felt like it really got into my pores and cleaned, and that was that Smectite clay that's in there, I'm telling you. It has a really low molecular weight, so it's really good at just sinking in, absorbing those pores, and then rinsing right off. So it really gets in there and gets all that gunk out and off your face because it doesn't belong there. But when I used it, it didn't lather. Again, it didn't lather, which was kind of odd to have something so cleansing, so deep cleansing, that didn't lather. But it did. It really cleansed really well. The only problems that I had with it was that it seemed to like really dry me out. And I normally get dry after I wash my face, but not like this. This was a whole new level of dry. Like, I felt dry and tight and itchy. I felt like my skin was going to start flaking. It didn't, but it was just super drying. So this would be perfect for those of you lovely ladies and gents out there that have super oily skin. This would be perfect for you. I, on the other hand, am a dehydrated skin type, so it wasn't the best for me. It does work on super oily days for me, though. So if it's super humid and gross and nasty outside, and I'm stuck in it, this is a great wash at the end of the day to get all of that gunk and sweat and debris and pollution off my face, and then slather on some night cream, and it's wonderful for that. So let's get on to the ingredients. It has some of its main ingredients here. Again, you have your olive oil derivative, which I'm on the fence about. I'll report back and let you guys know what I find out research-wise. But it has bladderwrack, which is rich in antioxidants. It helps with your tone and skin elasticity as well. Really great ingredient. That's a form of seaweed as well, if you didn't know. Jojoba seed oil, which is, it plumps your skin. It's rich in vitamin E. It has their proprietary seaweed blend, which is just really great for amino acids. It softens your skin, smooths your skin, helps with fine lines and wrinkles, helps with tone, anti-aging. Again, seaweed's one of my favorite skincare ingredients, like, of all time. Like, I think it's wonderful. Another thing it has is it has peppermint and tea tree oil. So peppermint is a good decongestant. It's also very refreshing and cooling. And the tea tree oil is antibacterial, so it will actually help get rid of any sort of bacterial acne you've got going on. So that could be like cystic acne, sometimes it's bacterial. Anything surface impurity wise, like if you have a clogged pore and it gets infected with a bacteria and becomes this giant, angry, gross zit from HE double hockey sticks, and you're just like, ugh, I want this off my face. Use this cleanser. It is wonderful for that. I had a couple zits, like I had one here, a couple over here, one up here. I used this cleanser once, and I swear to you, they were gone the next morning. It was beautiful. It also has safflower seed oil, which prevents dryness, helps with your skin elasticity, and it gives you a really nice glow. It's very, I wouldn't say brightening, but it's very good at like moisturizing and giving you that healthy lit from within glow. There is a Korres safflower golden crocus, I believe. It's my favorite serum. It was my first serum I ever tried. $100 serum. I got it as a sample at Sephora, and then I bought the whole thing and used it and was in love with it. It was wonderful. That's another one I would recommend to oily girls and boys out there, because that helped with my oil production so much. It was crazy. And then, of course, it's got that natural Smectite clay, which is really good for cleansing because it has a really low molecular weight, so it really gets into your pores, sits in there, soaks up all the bad, and then expels all of it. So it gets all of that gunk off your face. Overall, I think this would be really good for oily skin types who are also sensitive. I think all of these would be good for sensitive skin, to be honest, because while they do have some essential oils in their line, I feel like they're balanced out because these oils are really focused on soothing the skin as well. So I think that sensitive, oily skin would just love this cleanser. If you have that kind of skin, I would definitely recommend trying them. It is Osea Malibu. I will put a link below where I got mine so that you guys can check it out. other than that, I think I'll use that cleanser maybe once or twice a week, depending on how my skin feels, but I'll stick to the Ocean Cleanser, and we'll very probably be buying a full size here sometime soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you want me to do another one, or if you guys have any ideas on skincare brands that you want me to dive into, go ahead and comment down below and I will read through them. I do have one planned for Farmacy, so Farmacy is coming up soon. I hope you guys are excited about it because I'm super excited about it. I love Farmacy, but I also learned a lot doing all of my research for the video. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!